Merry Christmas, everybody. Cheers. This is Rich. This is the Suffolk Crunch. Bit of a away days beer. Shout out to Josh. Unfortunately closing down, but I had a pack of away days beers. We're on number 9. We got Paul Mariner. Link there, obviously, with Town and Arsenal. But yeah, this is match preview time for Arsenal versus Ipswich Town. Friday night at the Emirates, 8:15 kickoff. Live on Amazon Prime. If you're not going, tune in. You might want to watch from behind the sofa, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Firstly, we've got a match preview from Arsenal fan Dan Potts, good friend. Comes from Colchester. Does the Football 12 podcast that I've been on a few times. 6 minutes and a lot of love for McKenna in there. He's a big gooner, but he's got a soft spot for Town. So go and check that out. Smash the like. Share it with your friends. If you know any Arsenal fans, point them in that direction. Sunday's show, the Sunday Sit Down, is the most watched show that I've done so far. On a Sunday, we've had over 3.5k watch that. Absolutely brilliant. Over 400 likes, which I was aiming for. Lot of Town fans commenting on it. A lot of Geordies, which I absolutely love. Some really kind comments. So if you haven't watched it, it's available to watch back. But yeah, match preview time. Town obviously heading to the Emirates for the first time in the league. Obviously, we played there in the Carabao Cup, which was Paul Jewell's first game back in the day. Town lost 3-0 that night after leading 1-0 from the first leg. Thomas Priskin, all them years ago. If we remember that. Went to the Emirates that night. I think there was 9,000 there. It was on my birthday. 65 minutes. I think we were still at 0-0 and we were dreaming of Wembley. And then, I think Nicholas Bentner got on the mark. Koscielny, and I think maybe Steph Fabregas scored, which was rather apt after he called us a rugby team, didn't he, after that first game, if you do remember. But yeah, first time in the league playing Arsenal at the Emirates. Last time out we played in the Premier League away was at Highbury, April 2002, 2-0 to the Arsenal that day. Freddie Ljungberg with 2 goals. Darren Ambrose made his debut off the bench. I remember going in the clock end, and Arsenal went on to win the league that season by 7 points. They had Henry, they had Bergkamp, they had Vieira, Tony Adams, Seaman, Ashley Cole. The names just roll off the tongue. A who's who of Premier League elite players there. And so obviously it's going to be a difficult game Friday night off the back of the 4-0 defeat to Newcastle. Arsenal coming off the back of a 5-1 win away at Palace. Gabriel Jesus helping himself to another 2 after scoring 3 against Palace in the Carabao Cup in the week. So he's got 5 goals in the week. He's absolutely flying. Bukayo Saka obviously out with a torn hamstring, which is a little win for Town. Got to accept the small little wins. It's going to be tough. So no Sterling as well. Not that he's done anything for Arsenal, Raheem Sterling, but they will probably go with Martinelli on the right-hand side and Trossard on the left, which they did on Saturday when Saka had to go off. They brought Trossard on. Havertz, you've got Jesus, Odegaard, brilliant midfielder. Declan Rice had a little rest, came on. He'll probably start. And then obviously at the back, Gabriel, Saliba, very, very dangerous from set pieces, Arsenal. And then in goal, you got David Raya. Great side, Arsenal. Obviously, a little bit behind Liverpool, and Arteta has spent, 750 million. So they will be aiming, obviously, to try and win the title very soon. If you look at City having a really poor season, this might be a missed opportunity if Arsenal don't get it over the line this season. But they've got some points to make up on Liverpool. It's going to be tough, and they'll be going into the game on Friday night, obviously looking to get 3 points. They'll be expecting 3 points. What will Town be expecting going there? It's going to be really hard. Myself, I just want a performance. Look, to take anything from the Emirates would be absolutely massive, and especially after losing in the manner that we did on Saturday. Town will be looking to bounce back. Will it be a change of formation? Will we go 3 centre-backs? Will Greaves come in? Would he go an extra midfielder? Probably hampered a little bit by Sam Morsey being unavailable through suspension. And with Calvin Phillips, obviously not completed 90 minutes for a very long time. Jens Kajus managing his knee. I don't really see us going a 3 in midfield on that occasion, because you're only probably, if you play Jack Taylor, you're only going to have a Luongo coming off the bench, and a little bit light. So we probably go with a 2 in midfield. Look, he could try something different. You don't know, but I could see 3 centre backs being played on Friday night. Look, we've got to be a lot tighter. Got to make it hard for Arsenal. Expectant crowd at the Emirates, 60,000. They'll be expecting to turn up there and roll us over and see a few goals. But we've just got to make it difficult. We've not got to concede early like we have been doing, I think, 4 times within the first 5 minutes. So if we can get to the Emirates and we could keep it tight for, say, 20 minutes, maybe the crowd gets a little bit edgy and maybe we could grow into the game a little bit. Obviously, we'll have Liam Delap back, which is a massive boost for Town. Be interesting to see what he does with the players in behind. If he plays an extra defender, could go with wing-backs. If you look at Leif Davis, I don't think you need to really be exposing Cameron Burgess one-on-one against Martinelli. We've just got to keep it tight and make it difficult for Arsenal. Make them earn the victory. Don't give them any goals, which we have been doing. You know, we've obviously we're playing in the top league now, and I think all Town fans will agree we haven't got as good a players as other teams, but you just have to work hard and don't make mistakes. At least make them earn the victory, and if we lose and they were better than us and they score some good goals, there's not a lot we can do about that. If we give away sloppy goals again, we'll be coming away thinking, we've conceded a couple of sloppy goals again. It wasn't great. And we've got to eradicate that. So, Muric will continue in the sticks. I know there's probably a lot of chat online about does Walton come in? Not for me. Christian Walton will get the game against Bristol Rovers in the Cup. If we get through that, he'll get another game. I don't see him playing in the league anytime soon, unless Muric maybe gets an injury or a suspension. I can hear a lot of people shouting, saying, you've got to change the goalie, I don't see it. I don't think Christian Walton is an upgrade. And sometimes, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was after the Bournemouth game, sometimes players become better players by not playing. And I think that's the case at the minute with people like commenting on Christian Walton. He hasn't played hardly any football for the past 2 seasons, and all of a sudden, he's become a better goalkeeper by not playing. And I don't really buy that, if I'm honest. So I don't really see that. Muric will continue in the sticks. Obviously, Calvin Phillips, big game for Calvin Phillips. Hasn't shown anywhere near enough of what we probably expected for him to come in. And as probably our marquee signing, I think I doubt if he can get back to the levels of Euro 2021 when he was England's player of the tournament. I think he's missed 2 years of playing football. That's hampered him. Kieran did say it was his first week of full training since the Leicester game last week, which is a positive, but I don't see Calvin Phillips completing 90 minutes. I don't see Jens Kajus completing 90 minutes. We need to get more out of these players. 60, 65 minutes, not good enough for me. You've got to go through it. I know, look, they have data and that, and they'll have the red zone they're going to come in, but just play. Come on. You've got to get more out of these lads. Tough game. 3,000 Town fans going down there. Look, we'll enjoy the evening. This is what it's all about. We've got to the Premier League, but let's not go and throw in another bad performance. Let's go and get down there, make it hard for Arsenal, stick together, and then you never know what could happen in football. You do get some strange results. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination we're going to go there and we're going to turn them over, but at least if we make it hard for them and they have to earn the victory, I think that's the main takeaway I'm looking for a positive response like McKenna will after Saturday. Anyway, match prediction. I can't see anything other than probably a few goals for Arsenal. 4-0. Hate to be doom and gloom. Hate to go against Town, but I can't see us getting anything. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, everybody, hope you have a wonderful Christmas. We will be back on Sunday with the Sunday Stroll / Chelsea match preview, because obviously we're playing Chelsea on the Monday. But yeah, have a wonderful time. Enjoy Christmas. Hope you get loads of presents. Enjoy times with your family. It's really important. And maybe just spare a thought for some people out there who are less fortunate than us, who've encountered tough times. Obviously, a few people we'll probably think of on Christmas Day who are no longer with us. But yeah, have a great time. Have loads of food. Drink responsibly, not irresponsibly. Anyway, cheers everybody, and come on to town. Let's see what we can do on Friday. All the best. Happy Christmas.